Good morning, students. In the CET problems, we stopped at 93 question, 90 something, 90 sir. Next problem I want to do is 93. Conducting sphere of radius R. The radius of the sphere is R. Conducting sphere means metal sphere. Has a surface charge density sigma. Find the potential. You have to find the potential of the surface. Electric field near the charged surface is given by the formula E equal to sigma by epsilon naught. For the sheet of charge, sigma by 2 epsilon naught. For the any conductor, if you take a metal plate or any shape, whatever the conductor near the charged conductor, the electric field formula is sigma by epsilon naught. But EV relation is E equal to V by R. R is the radius of the sphere. We want potential V. V equal to sigma R by epsilon naught. This formula is important. Directly you need to remember also for the numericals also for extra concentric sphere problems also. Okay, that is the answer for this problem. Next question is 99. Electric potential at a point is given as V is equal to this one. 3x square plus 5 volts. Find the electric field at a point -2, 1, 0. The position vector is given for you in the xy coordinate, but the z coordinate is 0. That means single point is only the xy plane. Actually, one point is there here. So this is going to be the position vector r1. And if you take it displacement, no, r2 minus r1, that means this becomes equal to dr1 also. At this point, you are finding the potential and electric field you have to find. What is the relation with E and V is E equal to minus dV by dr. Also, V equal to 3x square plus 1, and position vector is nothing but equal to in this potential is given as 3x square plus 5. X and y z are variables here, values can change. But you find the electric field at a point, single point is given as -2, 1, 0. X, y, z coordinates there at point, position vectors we can take. And these points, positions are x, y, z points. So electric field in vector form we can write as E bar is equals to Exi plus Eyj plus Ezk. This potential is variable in terms of the distance x only given. In this potential x, y, z not there. Okay, if they are there, you have to find the resultant of all the vectors forms x, y, z directions. Only x component is only there. That means only Ex we will get. Ey, Ez are 0. What is the relation to E and V is E equal to minus dV by dr we take. But dr means what? R is a position vector. We can take all x, y, z. But here we are taking separately Ex, Dy, Ez. What is Ex means? Minus dV by dx. Differentiate with respect to x. Ey is differentiate to V with respect to y. Y, there is no y component. Means that will become equal to 0. Only constant. Remaining are the Ey, if you are differentiating, no. Except y remaining you have to take as a constant. Means x you have to constant. Partial differentiation. If you are taking the x derivation, no. If any y is there, you have to take it as equal to 0 only. If you are differentiating with respect to z, no, x and y you have to take it as a constant, so differential constant is 0. So you take here is Ey and Ez becomes equal to 0. So Ex becomes equal to minus dV by dx. Differential of this with respect to x. This is going to become equal to minus 6x it becomes. 6x. And coordinates, in case if you are taking this y, z also, that also need to take. So this is equal to 6x. In vector form, if you have no I cap you can take. So electric field is only along the x-axis. Now Ex is equals to, we can take vector form is into I cap. What is x given is, x coordinate is -2, y coordinate is 1. But in that place field is only along the x-axis. So x value is of no, if you take a x value is equals to -2. So 6 minus 6xi becomes equal to -6 into x is -2. -6 minus 2 minus is plus 2 into I cap if you want in vector form. So the result is electric field E equal to Ex only present. That is nothing but equal to 12 volt per meter in magnitude. This is the magnitude. 12 plus 12 only volt per meter. That is along the x-axis. Only present. This is equals to E. Magnitude. Next question number 104. Electrons. Two electrons are approaching each other with a relative velocity of 10 to the power of 6 meter per second. Actually here it's supposed to be given as same velocities, and relative velocity is given means both are having the equal velocity, but you are given relative velocity. This V, this is also velocity is V. Both are electrons. V and V. Repulsion will be there between these two. They are coming from infinity or right? They are coming from infinity and they are approaching to each other. Infinity means the force will be negative. Minus minus what is force present is repulsion force is present. So they don't touch. They will come closest and again go backwards. So whenever they come in closest distance, the distance is taken as this. I will take it as a R minimum separation. They are coming from the large kinetic energy. They are sent with the velocity speed, high speed both, but they come closest, but repulsion will be there. After that they stop and then go backward directions. When they stop at this distance equal to R minimum, and again afterwards they are going backwards. But the total kinetic energy is supposed to be equal to potential energy of the jet. What is the present the position what I have is potential energy. The changing kinetic energy is nothing but equal to changing potential energy. At this point when they stop means velocity becomes equal to 0. Just before stopping, you have the maximum velocity or the velocity that projected is given. So changing kinetic energy is nothing but equal to potential energy. What they asked is what is the minimum distance of separation? Two elements approaching each other with a relative velocity of 10 to the power of 6 meter per second. The closest distance of approach is how much? Relative velocity is given. Relative velocity. Opposite direction. Opposite direction relative velocity is addition you have to take. So this velocity is v1. This velocity is v2 is also equal to v1, and we take v1 is supposed to be equal to v. Relative velocity is equals to v relative equal to v1 plus v2 equal to 2v. v1 equal to v2 equal to v. Why plus you are taking is opposite directions. Same direction you take no, difference you take. Opposite direction motion. So relative velocity is sum of the two velocities. It is nothing but equal to v. And kinetic energy is nothing but equal to change in kinetic energy is equals to change in potential energy. That means for this kinetic energy whatever is there, no, total kinetic energy you take it up. Single particle is there. Same question will come even in the nuclear physics also, where a stable nucleus is hit with the alpha particles. There only one particle is in motion. Alpha Rutherford scattering experiment. In that only one particle is to come in. Both are positive charges. Alpha particle is positive charge. Nucleus also, gold nucleus is also positive charge. So you won't touch the nucleus, it comes closest to and stops. R minimum here. Similar condition. But difference is here two particles are in motion. Here only one particle in motion. Other nucleus is at rest. The second charge particle is at rest. Okay. Condition is same. What is that is? Potential energy equal to kinetic energy. Here kinetic energy only Ke1 is supposed to be equal to potential energy of the combination. But here in this case, kinetic energy is the two you have to take. Ke1 plus Ke2. Kinetic energy you have to take is Ke1 plus Ke2 you have to take and find out the equal to potential energy. Potential energy at the distances. This charge is Q1. This charge is Q2. Separation is R. Kinetic energy, this is the total change in kinetic energy equal to potential energy, combination of the potential energy for the two particles we have to consider. What is change in kinetic energy is half mv square plus half mv square is equals to potential energy. Potential energy formula is nothing but equal to force into distance. What is the force between these two into distance is nothing but equal to potential energy. Okay, that potential energy is nothing but equal to force into displacement. What is the force we have is Q1 Q2 by 4 pi epsilon naught into R square into R. Coulomb's law of electric charges, first topic. This distance cancels. So left out is mutual potential energy. Q1 Q2 by 4 pi epsilon to R is a formula. That is the mutual potential energy formula only becomes is nothing but equal to Q1 Q2 by 4 pi epsilon into this R. R becomes equal to R minimum. And what is the relative velocity given for you? Relative velocity is nothing but equal to this value is given for you. How much it is? Relative velocity is 2v. 2v is 10 to the power of minus 6 is given. From that you have to find out the value of v. V relative is equal to 2v is equal to 10 to the power of minus 6 meter per second. So v equal to 1 by 2, 0.5 10 to the power of minus 6 meters per second. Is the velocity. Now substitute the values into this expression. We want R minimum. So this becomes equal to 2 times half mv square plus half mv square, 2 times half mv square. Means it becomes equal to only mv square. mv square. R minimum is equal to Q1 Q2 by 4 pi epsilon naught into mv square is the formula. This value equal to 4 pi epsilon naught 1 by 4 9 into 10 to the power of 9. 9 into the power of 9. Charges You take only the magnitudes. That means E into E square electrons into mass of the electron into speed of the electron. The relative velocity value, what is given in the textbook in your book problem book is 2v 10 to the power of 6 minus 6 power won't be negative. Velocity of the particle will be very high only. So 10 to the power of 6 meter per second. So when v becomes equal to each particle velocity is 0.5 10 to the power of 6 plus 6 only meter per second. So R minimum cross multiply this, you get R minimum is equals to Q1 Q2 by proton to mv square. Mass of the electron you have to take here and the values. Charge of the electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. Mass of the electron is, this is for the electron, is 9.1 10 to the power of minus 31 kg. This 9.1 approximately to 9 also sometimes depending on the equipment you can take. So this I am taking here 9 only. 9 into 10 to the power of 9 into E, charge of the electron, 1.6 10 to the power of minus 19 into 1.6 10 to the power of minus 19 by mass of the electron is 9 10 to the power of minus 31 into speed of the electron is 0.5 into 10 to the power of 6. This 9.1 is approximately 9 only I took. So 9 cancels. This becomes equal to 1 by 0.5 becomes equal to 2. You can take 10 by 2. 10 by 5. 10 by 5 is 2 only. So left out is 1.6 into 1.6 into 2u into 10 to the power of, this is minus 38. Minus 38 plus 31. Minus 38 plus 31 is minus 7. So this left out is power is minus 7. Minus 7 plus 9. Minus 7 plus 9 is plus 2. Plus 2, this 10 to the power of 6 10 to the power of minus 6. Minus 4 in meters. So again we can take this as minus 4 minus 5 minus 6. 10 to the power of minus 6. And 16 into 2 is 32. 32 into 16. This will be 512 into 10 to the power of minus 4 minus 5 minus 6 meters. Okay, I want this can be converted into decimal point further. If you take this as 9.51, what is given answers are in terms of angstroms given. In terms of angstroms, micrometers, and nanometers like that is given, milli nanometers like that. So you take it, convert it into further value, you can convert this into 1 decimal, 3 decimals you take 0.52. This 1000 by 1000 if you take 10 to the power of 3 by 10 to the power of 3, 0.512. This is 0.512 into 10 to the power of 1000 minus 3 only, no? Minus 3 you will get. Meters. You check up the answer, again calculations once again for this. Angstrom 5.51 millimeters. This will be 10 to the power of minus 3 is milli. Yeah, v square, no, denominator one more, sorry, I forgot this is v square, means again you have 0.5 10 to the power of 6. Again this will be 2 into 10 to the power of 4 minus 6. 2 into 6 10 to the power of minus 6. Minus 6. Minus 6 minus 3 is minus 9. 1 nano you can get, but 2 into 0.1 is 1 unit. This is 1 approximately into 10 to the power of minus 9 meters. I will check up the value once again, but I think if it is not relative velocity. If it is not relative velocity, you will get this answer actually. That is only velocity. Each particle velocity is given means you will get this. But relative velocity is given means you will get this as nanometers. 10 to the power of minus 9 meters you check up. But I will verify once again later and answers. This question number 105 I will discuss as a formulas as a principle of the Van de Graaff generator, but it is important one. With the they don't ask in terms of Van de Graaff generator. Two concentric pairs are given means what are the potential difference? They will ask you. That is important question. They don't mention the Van de Graaff. They just ask this question. It is related to the principle of Van de Graaff. 105, 106 interlinking problem. Next is 107. 107. Charge Q plus Q minus Q are placed at the vertices of a equilateral triangle of side length L. Charges plus Q, capital Q plus Q minus Q are at the corners of equilateral triangle of side L. The net potential energy of the system is 0. Then what is pi divided by Q? Q minus Q are at corners of equilateral triangle of side length L. Net potential energy, if net potential energy of system is 0, find the value of Q. That means in terms of the other charges you will find values. Okay, mutual potential energy you have taken. What is the mutual potential energies? Between these two, Q1, Q2 by 400 to R12. Between these two and between these two, totally is 3 mutual potential energy. I will take this as Q1. This is say Q2. The distance becomes equal to R12, and this I will take as a Q3. To write the formula, this R12, this is R13. This is R23. Total mutual potential energy, just total potential energy is U total equal to U12 plus U23 plus U13. This is equal to 0 dimension. What is U12 is Q1 Q2 by 4 pi epsilon to R1. Next Q2 Q3 by 4 pi epsilon naught into R23 plus Q1 Q3 by 4 pi epsilon naught into R13 equal to 0. So in this common terms, if you take R12 R13 4 pi epsilon naught cross multiply taken out and equal to 0 it becomes. So this R12 R lengths are equal only L. So this becomes equal to Q1 Q2. What is Q1? Is Q, small q, into Q2 is minus Q. So Q into minus Q by 4 pi epsilon into L plus Q2 Q3. Q3 is capital Q. So it is plus minus Q into capital Q by 4 pi epsilon into L plus Q1 Q3 this part. Q into Q by 4 pi epsilon into L equal to 0. So I can take this 1 by 4 pi epsilon to L common out to cross multiply right side, it becomes equal to 0. So left term formula is only Q minus Q square plus this is also minus Q plus QQ. So become equal to 0 now. But the problem says not minus Q, it is plus Q. Both are positive charges. Both are positive charges and capital Q term you have to find out. Okay, so this there is no minus here, all plus only. Okay? The initial substitutions. Q2 is also plus Q, Q1 is also plus Q, capital Q is Q3 that we don't know, that we have to find out. So this becomes equal to plus Q square, this QQ, this also becomes equal to QQ equal to 0. That means Q square plus 2QQ equal to 0. So QQ equal to minus Q square, 1 Q cancels. So capital Q becomes equal to, this is 2QQ. equal to minus q by 2q is equal to minus q square. Power 1 cancels, small q, so capital Q becomes equal to minus q by 2 is it. Next question is 109. Find the total energy of the condensate system in the figure. Find total energy of the system in figure. In this arrangement, the potential difference of the battery is 2 volts and capacitance one capacitor is 2 microfarads, and here it is 3 and 6 microfarads. Here 6 microfarads, here 3 microfarads. Here there is no joint. When the joint is not there, then these two capacitors are coming in series. So equivalent diagram we need to take. Same diagram, if I take it like this becomes battery. Voltage is 2 volts, and here parallel 2 microfarads, and these two coming in series. First, you have to find out the equivalent capacitance of the complete circuit. This is 6 microfarads. This is 3 microfarads. Okay, this combination is plus minus. What is the combination of these two? First find out, and then coming parallel to 2 microfarads. Okay, this is equal to this. How much is resultant? Is nothing but equal to 6 into 3 by 6 plus 2. Series combination is 7 C2 by 7 plus C2. 6 into 3 by 6 plus 3 9. 6 into 3 by 9. 6 into 3 is 18. 18 by 9 2. So this becomes equal to 2 microfarads. That means result is 2 microfarads parallel to 2 microfarads. 2 plus 2 is 4 microfarads. Result is 2 microfarads parallel to 2 microfarads. Voltage is 2 volts. So final equation for final diagram is only this here. This is the resultant. Directly you must write it from this diagram. No need to take multiple diagrams. Must write. How much you are getting is this is 2. Parallel to 2 is 4 microfarads. Direct potential difference is 2 volts. And C and B we know. Then energy U equal to half C V square. Half into C is 4 microfarads. 4 into 10 to the power of minus 6. 4 into 10 to the power of minus 6 farads into potential square, that is 2 into 2, 1 2 cancels. 8 into 10 to the power of minus 6 joules or 8 microjoules is the answer. Next 110 question number. This 110 concentrated. Inside the nucleus you take neutrons, protons. The force between them is called a nuclear force. Nuclear force acts is a very strong force, but it is dominating only when the distance between the particles, neutron, proton, the distance between them is in the order of 10 to the power of minus 15 meters. This is called as a femtometer or Fermi it is called as. Within the distance only the nuclear force dominates. Otherwise, if the distance is very large, centimeters, millimeters, angstroms unit also if you take, the nuclear force is very weak, Coulomb force only dominates. And Coulomb force does not exist because of neutrons. Coulomb force exists only between the proton only, not a proton-neutron, not a neutron-neutron. But nuclear force exists between neutron-neutron, neutron-proton, proton-proton also. Nuclear force only attractive. Coulomb force is repulsive between the proton and protons. The condition is 110th question number what they give is the distance between the particles is angstroms in order is given. 40 angstroms given. 40 angstroms is nothing but equal to 40 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meters. It's not in the order of this minus 15. So this number can be multiplication 2 times, 3 times is okay, but 15 order should be required. If this is in the very large centimeters or this angstrom units are given, means that force is negligible, very less. That means if the large distance is given, the nuclear force is much less than electrostatic Coulomb force. Coulomb force dominates over the nuclear forces. If the distance is very less, in this order, the Coulomb force will be lesser, but nuclear force dominates over Coulomb forces for the small distances. Next question number 111. A charge Q is situated at a certain distance from the short electric dipole. Electric dipole like this. Electric dipole. With end on position. Be careful with this word. End on.